Hey, Sydney. Oh, you're James's sister, aren't you? Yeah. What happened to you? I don't know. It was basically unanimous, but I don't think I did anything wrong. It sucks getting voted out of the game, but I need to focus on Redemption Island right now. Sydney's going to be very hard to beat. She's good in challenges, and I don't know if I can beat her, but I'm going to try to, and if I can't, then at least I got the shot to get back in, I guess. I have mixed feelings about Reese being here. On the one hand, James is my ally, so I know he's going to be sad his sister's gone. But on the other hand, I think I can beat Reese in a challenge, so I'm not really too broken up about her showing up here. Well, that wasn't very fun. No, let's try to avoid losing from here on out. How does that sound? Heading into Tribal Council, I expected Brian to get voted off, and thank God he didn't, because he's one of my best allies, so to see Reese go home caught me by surprise, but it was a welcome one, definitely. Okay, everyone. Just putting it out there, I think we need to be united if we're going to have a chance against the returnees, and, well, we can be united by the person who voted with Reese just coming out and saying it. We don't need to just distress someone of not sticking with the group, so I think it's in everyone's best interest if that person just revealed themselves right now. Oh, please, Emma. What do you mean? You're trying to say I'm someone who can't be trusted because I didn't vote for Reese? Well, I never really said that. I just said that, it'd be nice to know who was in the outs kind of thing. Well, yeah, maybe I was in the outs because, I don't know, everyone told me the vote was Brian. Like, is it my fault for voting Brian when literally everyone was fine with it and no one wanted to do anything else? But then all of a sudden you vote off Reese? Like, that makes no sense to me. Well, Cassandra, thank you for sharing. Thank you for admitting to it. Oh, shut up, Emma, okay? Shut up. Screw Emma. The only reason I voted with Reese was because no one told me the vote was changing. Not one person suggested, hey, let's vote off Reese instead of Brian. Instead, I'm supposed to be on the outs for voting Brian, when Emma and her little alliance was pushing him the entire time. That makes no sense to me. And obviously, I'm gonna say something because I'm not just gonna let Emma push me around. What just happened? What just happened was we know who to vote off next. That's what just happened. I had a feeling that baiting Cassandra would get some sort of reaction, but oh my gosh, I did not expect her to freak out like that. And honestly, I'm happy. I had a feeling she voted with Reese, and she confirmed it. She also completely just blew up her own game in doing so. Right now, everyone sees her as the source of, the lack of unity on the tribe, and, well, if we lose again, I think it'll be super easy to just unanimously take her out. So, how about Cassandra? Yeah, she's kind of in trouble, I think. I know, I get it that Ian switched the vote and all, but she didn't need to freak out just because she wasn't in the know. What do you mean? Well, just because she didn't know doesn't mean she's not going to be loyal to the tribe. No, what do you mean about Ian switching the vote? Well, I switched the vote. Yeah, right. Anyway, back to Cassandra going home next. Everyone fine with that? Of course. I've got a lot on my mind right now. First and foremost, Emma is an idiot. I don't know what she's trying to do, but I think she really hurt the tribe by really just distancing Cassandra from it. And again, I don't really know why she had to do it. Another thing, Ian did not switch the vote. That was me. Ian, sure, he might have agreed with it, but he's taking the credit, and I was the one who came up with it. And sure, maybe that's good because no one's seeing me as the ringleader, but I want some of the credit for what I did. Well, Cassandra seems to be sinking her own ship. Yeah, that's good. Indeed, takes the heat off of us. Thanks for keeping me in the game, guys. Don't mention it, Brian, but you really gotta work on the social game if you want to avoid being targeted again. Yeah, I know. I'm grateful to still be in the game and all, but I'm still worried. The vote was originally me before it was shifted to Reese, and once Cassandra goes, what's stopping the vote from falling back onto my shoulders? So I really need to start working on my connections if I want to avoid being a target again. Reese went, which was ideal. The power players now think that they're running the show. And sure, there's an alliance of 4 that I'm not a part of, but I still feel like I'm in a pretty good spot. I'm not really scared of Melissa, Emma, Jayden, and Ian because I don't really think they're that competent of players. and given the opportunity, I think I could easily take them out, so just a matter of when that opportunity is going to present itself. Well done, everyone. Yep, keep this momentum going. I don't think the other tribe will stand a chance. Yep, let's just bring that same energy into the next challenge and we'll be safe again. We won, which is amazing, but I think everyone's worried about their loved ones, which makes sense. Obviously, I'm worried about my dad. I don't really know what the other tribe's dynamic's like, especially since it's their first tribal council, so anything can happen, and I just hope to see him at the next immunity challenge. So, what should we be doing here? I don't know. Maybe we can go look for the idol? That'd probably be smart. Being down in numbers definitely does scare me, but I'm not super worried because our tribe's pretty strong. I think the first loss was more of a fluke than anything, and I don't want to sound cocky, but I think it's possible that we can just win out till a swap. I don't know if that's my best bet for staying, but I think it's a pretty likely outcome. Did they all seriously just run to go find an idol? Yeah, it kind of looked like that. Think we should follow them? I don't know. I mean, if they're still looking, then that means they don't have one, eh? I guess. Plus, it's kind of hard to find one if you don't have a clue. Yeah, anyway, I'm kind of fun of relaxing. Yeah. Part of me is worried about the people on the bottom finding an idol and using it, but at the same time, it's a pretty big island. Plus, if they do end up getting it, it's only a 1 in 3 chance they play it correctly. Obviously, I don't want them to have it, but at the same time, today's kind of just a restful day, so I'll let them look. What are you two up to? We're just relaxing. Gotta appreciate the times when the game's moving slowly. We won't have this luxury later on. That's true. Do you mind if I relax with you guys? Join in, Chris. More the merrier, that's what I say. This is my kind of survivor experience. Well said. This is a nice day. Oh yeah, all the days here are pretty nice, eh? Yeah, I would say so. Right now, I want to improve my relationship with Hunter because I remember him saying he wanted to be my #1 ally, and I can see myself working with him far, so I really want to just make sure we've got a really good relationship. So how did you end up meeting Cassandra? Oh well, met her at a jiu-jitsu class about 5 years ago, and we've really been dating ever since. Oh yeah? Yeah, got engaged last month, so we're supposed to get married, but then we had to go on Survivor, and I was kind of hoping for this to be the honeymoon, so now I kind of have to, go on another vacation. It's a whole thing. Yeah, I can imagine it would be. The season feels a lot different than Survivor Peru, mainly because it just seems to be a lot slower. Maybe that's because I'm more experienced now, but I'm not too sure. I feel like I'm in a good spot, I got allies, and well, I think I'm gonna do fine. Welcome, survivors, to Redemption Island. First things first. Galing tribe getting a look at the new Tadhana tribe. Reese voted off at the last tribal council. Let's now bring in the competitors for today's duel. Sydney and Reese. Before we get to the duel, do you two have anything to say to your fellow players? I don't really think so. I think I'm good to go. Yeah, I just want to say I really don't know why you guys voted me out. I really didn't do anything wrong, so it just kind of hurts. Just want you all to know that. Alright, well, last order of business before we get to today's duel. Loved ones, James and Ashley, you have a choice here. You can choose to switch in with your loved one and fight in the duel, giving yourself a chance of getting eliminated, but bringing them back into the game. James, what do you think you're gonna do? I'm gonna stay here. Okay, how about you, Ashley? It's called tough love. I'm happy where I am right now. Good luck, Sydney. Alright, with that, let's get to today's duel. Okay, in front of both of you is a puzzle. And the pieces to that puzzle. First person to completely replicate it will win the duel and stay alive in the game. The loser will be eliminated, with no shot of coming back. Alright, survivors ready. Go! Reese quickly grabbing pieces, while Sydney seems to be sorting her puzzle. Sydney's got the top bit assembled, while Reese is working on the bottom. Which strategy will pay off? Both Reese and Sydney are grabbing pieces. Both seem to be in a similar place. Reese is building her puzzle, except her pieces don't seem to be sticking together. Sydney, meanwhile, seems to be getting the lead right now. Reese is trying to move her puzzle, while Sydney is getting closer to finishing. Sydney gets the bottom half of her puzzle done, while Reese seems to be falling out of this duel. But Sydney's got the final pieces in, and with that, Sydney wins the duel and stays alive in this game. That was a well-fought duel, but unfortunately, Reese, you lost, which means you have been eliminated from the game. Grab your things and leave Redemption Island. Alright, I had fun. Good luck, James, and bye, everyone. I gave today's challenge my best shot, but it just didn't pan out. I just assembled my puzzle in the wrong place, so that lost me valuable time and I just couldn't catch up. It's a shame to be the first person out, but you know, I enjoyed my time here, and well, I wish it could have been different. One last thing, Sydney. For winning the duel, you get a decision to make. You can give an idle clue to one player that's still in the game. It could be on either tribe. Okay. I'm gonna give it to Sarah. Oh, okay. Alright, Sarah, there'll be an idle clue waiting for you back at camp. So you, Sydney, you'll have to head back to Redemption Island and await your next competitor. Alright, got nothing else for you guys. Everything's head on out. I'll see you at the next community challenge. The duel went great. I ended up winning, so I'm still in the game. But at the end, Jeff gave me the choice to give an idle clue to someone, and I decided to give it to Sarah because she was my ally, and I know she's on the bottom of her tribe, so it'd be great if she could find an idol. I decided not to give it to my mom because that would only paint a big target on her back, so I didn't really want to do that to her. Plus, I think she's probably safe enough as is, so right now I'm feeling good. I just hope I can win the next duel. That duel certainly was something. Yeah, that's a good word for it. That duel sucked, plain and simple. First, I saw that Reese was voted out, then I had to see her get eliminated for good. And then Sydney didn't even give me the idol clue. She gave it to Sarah, which, I mean, that's okay, she's in my alliance, but I felt like it would have been a nice gesture if I had it. We should probably be worried about this. Yeah, I agree. I say Chris and I will follow James around. Emily, Hunter, you guys follow Grace around, and Tyler, you follow Sarah around. And just make sure either take the idol before they do, or see which one finds the idol. Sounds good. So Sarah got a clue to the idol from Sydney at the duel, and that's kind of worrying because I don't want the idol to end up in the hands of someone on the bottom, so the plan right now is to make sure none of them find it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys my idol clue if that's fine. I don't think any of them are looking. They saw us leave, so let's make it quick. Right, sounds good. Getting the idol clue is great, but it does put a big target on my back. I read the clue to my allies, and well, I'm pretty sure the idol's located on the shore, but I'm not sure where. It's a pretty big coastline, so we're gonna divide and conquer pretty much, and hopefully one of us finds it. It's gotta be somewhere around here. It's down by the water. Yeah, so is Grace and Sarah. The idol's probably hidden somewhere by the coast, I guess. Yeah, what do you say we just start looking for it? Who cares about watching him? We can cover more ground that way. I don't know. It looks like the idol's hidden along the coastline because that's where everyone who's got the clue is. Maybe they're just like trying to confuse us by going to the wrong place, but I'm pretty sure it's somewhere on the beach, and I really want to find it before someone else does. Maybe it's by this rock. Hey, Sarah. Oh, hey, Tyler. What's up? I don't know. Looks like you're hunting for that idol pretty hard. Oh no, that's not what I'm doing. I'm just, shining the rocks. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, it totally does. Anyway, I'm just gonna kind of stand here, so, good luck to you, Sarah. Well, thanks, I guess. So as I was going around to look for the idol, Tyler started following me, which, I mean, I guess he can, you know, it's a free country or whatever, but it was really annoying. I tried to lose him, but he just kept standing around wherever I was, so it kind of annoyed me a little. Seriously? Okay. So I was following Sarah around, and she stopped by this rock to look for the idol, and I think I scared her away, but she somehow missed the idol. It was right there, and I don't know how, but she didn't get it, and I found it, so this is a huge win for me. Redemption Island was my first safety net, but this idol is definitely a second thing that's going to keep me in the game when everyone's targeting me. I'm probably not going to tell anyone I have it though, because I don't really want to have a bigger target on my back, but it's nice to know I found it and that Sarah just missed out on getting an idol. Welcome, survivors, to your next immunity challenge. This is how it's going to work. 2 at a time, you'll attempt to cross using poles to get from one side to the other. First try to get all their members across will win immunity. Right, I'll give you guys a moment to strategize, and we'll get started. Okay, going first for Tadhana, we have Ashley and Cassandra. And going first for Galing, we have James and Blake. Survivors ready? Go. Both tribes sliding down their platforms. Move it more the other way. I'm trying to. James and Blake seem to be taking a lead. We have to be moving at the same time. I'm trying to. James and Blake make it to the end. They just have to get up and the next pair can go. James and Blake make it up. The next pair can go. Ashley and Cassandra finally make it to the end. And Tyler and Hunter quickly moving across. Tadhana's first pair is across, while Galing is getting their second pair across, Galing getting a huge lead in this challenge. Both tribes now sending out their next pairing. Grace and Sarah are working well together. But Emma and Jayden are struggling. Sarah and Grace are almost across. Emma and Jayden need to right the ship. Emma and Jayden are finally back on track. We've got Ling tribes on their final pair. Jayden and Emma are done, but Chris and Emily are halfway across the beam. Brian and George starting out for their tribe, but Chris and Emily are almost done. Brian and George are working well together, but Chris and Emily are at the end. And they get up, meaning Galing tribe wins immunity once again. Well, we lost again, guys, but at least we have an easy target. Yeah, simple plan. 7 of us just vote off Cassandra. I'm okay with that. Yeah, same. Well, I think it should be a done deal. We lost because our communication sucks, and tonight we have a chance to fix that. Hopefully everyone's on board with voting off Cassandra. I think everyone is, so the only way she stays is if she pulls out an idol, which could happen, but I wouldn't count on it. So Cassandra, what are you doing tonight? I'm voting Emma, plain and simple. Obviously she's gonna come after me, so I'm gonna take a shot at her. It's kind of obvious that I'm on the chopping block, but if these people are smart, they'll see that I'm not a threat to their game. And if they're smart, they'll take up my offer on voting Emma out. But I'm not too sure they're very smart, so I could be going home tonight. This is great, guys. Cassandra's going home, and once she's gone, we'll have the majority. Yeah, everything's going perfect. Everyone seems to be fine with voting off Cassandra, but I'm not too sure how smart that would be. She's good in challenges, and really voting her off wouldn't fix our issue, which is we're a weaker tribe. Plus, I think there's a better move to be made, so I might as well try to take it. Okay, so what do you 3 think about the vote? Well, it's Cassandra, isn't it? Well, yeah, but what if we did something else? I don't know, Jayden, what do you want? Okay, remember at the duel, right? Something stuck out to me then. You know what Jeff said, right? He asked you specifically. Well, he asked me to take Sydney's place. Exactly, listen. I think right now jumping is in my best interest. My current alliance, they're taking Time Bomb. As soon as returning players show up, oh my gosh, we wouldn't stand a chance. But if I jump and link up with Ashley, George, and Brian, I think I'm in a much better spot because those 3, they're really passive. They'll just follow whoever tells them what to do. And really, that's good for me, because if I can get 3 loyal people on my side who aren't going to hurt my game, then I think I should try to do that. The other tribe's best member is Tyler, and Tyler, he doesn't really care about winning this game. He wants Ian to do well. So if we voted Ian out, Tyler most likely just switches spots with him. So you're saying we should vote Ian out? Yeah, it would make sense, because if he switches the duel with Tyler, then the other tribe suddenly loses their strongest member. Huh, that's interesting. I don't care if Tyler switches with Ian. I just want Ian gone. He's good at the social aspect of the game, and that's dangerous. So, if he does end up switching with Tyler, then that's just an added bonus. But, as of right now, I think getting rid of Ian is a lot smarter than getting rid of Cassandra. Well, what do we think about that? I don't know. I like Ian a lot, but he's a much bigger threat than Cassandra will ever be. Yeah, I don't know. I like Ian a ton too, but if he switches with Tyler, that's good for us, right? The other tribe loses their strongest member. Maybe we'll be able to win. I don't know, guys. Seems like a big risk. Like, why do we trust Jayden all of a sudden? I find myself with options here. I could potentially flip with Jayden and blindside Ian, but then I could also just stick with the majority and vote off Cassandra. Or I could take Brian and George and we could vote off Emma with Cassandra, which would, isolate Jayden because his alliance will lose trust with him. That might actually be the best move I could make, but it might not be the best long-term move I could make. We're the swing votes right now, guys, so we need to make a decision and we need to make sure it's the right one. Ashley seems like she wants to make a big move tonight, but I don't know how smart that is. I want Cassandra gone, plain and simple. She voted for me last round, so why should I keep her in the game? And if I write her name down tonight, it'll be a majority. So I think right now I could potentially be the deciding factor. And the question is, should I just listen to Ashley, or do I just make a move for myself? Welcome, Tadhana, to your second Tribal Council in a row. Ian, why do you think you guys lost this challenge today? Well, I think it's our communication skills. We didn't really work as a tribe together, whereas the other group did. And really, we only have ourselves to blame for losing that one. Brian, last Tribal Council, your name got written down. Do you think that could happen again today, or do you feel safe tonight? I don't really know. I don't think I'm a target, but at the same time, it could always be anyone, so I don't really know. Jayden, the last Tribal Council, the votes seem to be pretty unanimous, with only one person not voting Reese. Do you think that'll be the case today, or is this vote more divided? I think this vote will be more divided, but maybe not. I think it just depends where people go, because I can see this vote going in a couple of directions. Emma, does it worry you that Jayden thinks this vote can go in a couple ways? Kind of, because I only know about one plan, so if he thinks it can go in a way different than that, that's kind of a weird thing to hear. Well, with that, it is time to vote. George, you can start us off. Your attitude sucks. That's really why you gotta go. I want control of this tribe, and voting you off will give me just that. This vote's absolutely personal. I don't like you, and it's probably gonna be me tonight, but at least I can go out with your name on my parchment. I'll go tally the votes. I've tallied the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. No? Alright, once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted off will be asked to leave the Tribal Council area immediately. I'll now read the votes. First vote, Ian. Second vote, Cassandra. It's one vote Ian, one vote Cassandra. Emma. It's one vote Ian, one vote Cassandra, one vote Emma, 5 votes left. Fourth vote, Cassandra. It's 2 votes Cassandra, 1 vote Ian, 1 vote Emma, 4 votes left. Cassandra. That's 3 votes for Cassandra. Sixth vote, Ian. That's 3 votes Cassandra, 2 votes Ian, 1 vote Emma, 2 votes left. Seventh vote, Ian. We are tied. 3 votes Cassandra, 3 votes Ian, 1 vote Emma, 1 vote left. The final vote, The third person voted off of Lego Survivor, Blood versus Water. Ian. Ian, that's 4 votes, that's enough for tonight. I need you to bring me your torch. Ian, the tribe has spoken. You will have a chance to get back into this game. Grab your torch and head to Redemption Island. Well, Tadhana, you just voted off your second member. How will this affect you guys going forward? Only time will tell. Alright, got the balance for you all. Grab your stuff, head on out. Good night. I did not expect to go out tonight, and I really don't know why I did. I thought that everyone was going to vote Cassandra, it was going to be easy, but instead people lied to me, people voted me out, and I don't really know why. I'm one of the stronger members, and Cassandra really wasn't helping out, so I'm a bit annoyed, honestly, because I don't think I deserve to go over her, but I guess the tribe thought otherwise.